The newest gunslinger has arrived on Global, and his name is none other than Vultee. Now, Vultee's not only just the gunslinger, he's also the newest Phantom Sniper unit. I know, very surprising. And here's where I would usually say a lot of people was anticipating him, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I feel like he's the odd one out. Vultee is kind of just a unit we've already seen, but changed a little bit. So I don't think a lot of people are hyped for him. And if anything, pretty much everyone will tell you, oh, don't summon for Vultee, summon for Vultee LR. Which I don't really completely understand that argument. I guess it's more so if you just like the character, wait till Vultee LR, because they both do completely different things. Either way, in today's video, we're going to be showing off Vultee and seeing what he's got. And I'll just say this right out the gate, because I'm actually recording this intro after I recorded the video already. Vultee didn't quite meet my expectations. So take that as you will. Hold up now. I gotta do a quick shout out though, because you all know this ain't my Vultee that we're gonna be showing off. It's actually my boy Barrett's. A huge shout out to him for allowing me to do this, because without him, this Vultee video wouldn't have been possible. As you can see with his abilities, he has Unison Cross. This is the cross battle / raid ability that you can use. He has Hellfire Resistance level 4. Pretty good against Ignis or Mind's Ifrit. And Brave Gunner. You get 80% attack while your HP is above 80% or more. His entire kit is pretty much just allowing him to deal more damage. And you see with the skill, gives himself Art Gauge plus lowers the enemy's magic resist. He's also able to increase skill CT speed and equipment CT speed by 30%. This is only to himself though. And he has his True Art, which is the main draw to him. 60,000% water damage magic. All allies ignore defense by 100% for 20 seconds. And you increase all allies' arch damage by 30% times the number of water units for 20 seconds. As for his slots, he has a 5-star magic, 5-star magic, and 4-star defense. 5-star magics for him if you're nuking, anything that's going to be giving you more damage, more oomph, and more power is going to be great. Or if you're sustaining, anything that's going to be giving you art gauge. As for the 4-star defense, it's really up to you. You can either go something that's going to help you in the fight, or you could go something like Dola armor if you want more attack up. And then as for the crest on this man, attack up, promise of funeral god, art gauge up. I am a little bit worried about my man Vultee though. We don't have someone like Summer Lisa on Global yet, which if we had her, it would allow Vultee to hit even harder. I guess we also could use something like Christmas Rimuru, but not everybody has him, so we'll just have to see what's going to happen, what's going to transpire with the man Vultee. This is the team we're rocking here. We got the Fubuki. I feel like some of you guys don't even know this girl exists anymore. The Shady, the Vultee, and the Summer Juno. And also, I'm doing a little bit something spicy here. 2 single target damage up equips. As you see here with the 4-star support and the Mitsuya earring. I'm hoping to throw this on Vultee instantaneously so Vultee can have tons of damage ups to just instantly one-shot this thing. And also, as you can tell, we're all water units, so we're able to get the benefit from his True Art. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see some pretty crazy damage. Also, this boss does take more damage from humans, so it will be pretty good too. And let's just see what happens here. I'm hoping that I can get off my True Art as well with the girl Fubuki, but there it is. Okay, so now Vultee should have the maximum amount of magic damage possible. Let me see. Ooh, it took a minute for his True Art to come out, but ooh, that is a kill, ladies and gentlemen. You wouldn't expect anything less. That's one thing I will say too about these magic damage units. Their True Art animations are long, but let's see what we dealt with right there. The boy Vultee hit 2.7 milli. Pretty solid. I wish that we had a training stage for multiplayer so we could really see like his actual full damage potential, because the boss kind of died before his True Art animation was over, so it was definitely more damage to be had there, but unfortunately it just wasn't it. Either way, I want to show him off in a sustain team real quick too, because I mean that's just nuking. We all know how nuking's gonna work. I'm gonna be going up against Vultee Special X Hyper for this sustain comp, and this one, you know what I'm thinking of here, we're not gonna have as many water units, but we're still gonna be able to get like that huge arch damage buff up to everybody, because we are going to be using the Mako, plus we are also going to be using the Haruto, and we still have the water damage up and magic damage up, if I'm not mistaken, from the girl Juno. I think she does both, right? Or she only do magic? I don't remember. And I really am hoping that boy Vultee out damages the girl Haruto. And dang, I'm about to say there is a phase right here where, oh my Jesus, that is some damage right there from the man Vultee. But it's fine. I think we actually won right here. I think that's the end of it, because pretty sure, yep, that's it. That's it right there. That is a sustained fight right there. I was actually thinking about taking Vultee up against the Emmy boss fight, but I don't know how long that would take, and I didn't want so many like trials and errors to happen, so maybe I'll save that for another video. Let's see the big boy damage right here from the man Vultee. I know it's a lot. It has to be a lot. I don't know why, but I really am hoping every single time to see this for him to just blow Juno out the water. He's still out damaging one of the best magic damage dealers in the game. Not by a lot though, but he is still doing it. I don't don't know how I feel. I think that I personally would need to use Vultee myself and try him out and play test him a little bit more to give a definitive answer on him. Because most of the time with these showcases, whenever I use someone else's unit, it's kind of like a demo to it until I finally get it. Then I'll make like a legitimate video. I'll say he's okay for right now. I can see why some people say that he's mid and he's not really all that, because apart from like the attack up that he gives, he's not really giving himself any other type of damage buff. So, you know, compared to a lot of the other damage dealers that we have nowadays, he doesn't look as appealing at times, but still really good if you do support him. Thank you all again for coming out. Thanks again to my man Barrett for allowing me to use his Vultee in this showcase. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you check out either one of the videos popping on your screen right now. Great content, guarantee you'll love them. And oh yeah, before you leave, don't forget to drink water.